Hey guys, today I just want to show you kind of how I do jackets and suit jackets as well. I got a couple here. I'm gonna start with just a regular jacket. I got a little bucket full of stuff here. Little setup. You know, you want to have good lighting. If you can get that outside lighting, obviously that's best, but I don't have that, so just got a little table. Two little tables that I got from Costco. Do it on the floor. You can do it on a bed. You can do it on a kitchen table. These things are pretty cool. I got these from Harbor Freight, but they help hold whatever you got down. So I'm just going to go over this with you, kind of see how I do it. And this is how I get it to my listing agent. Okay, so I'm going to go over the full exact process that I use to give it to my listing agent. Okay, so normally what I like to do is make sure these are good. I'll get my brush out, a little horsehair brush. Usually they're pretty good. Almost everything you buy is almost ready to list. I get my stuff from a little bit different channels than just regular thrift stores, so sometimes my stuff is not quite as ready to list as something you get at a thrift store. Alright. Usually if it's not black, you don't even have to do that. But black stuff requires a little bit more length, a little bit more work. I just grabbed these out of the shop. They're a little more dirty than the normal stuff. Okay. I'll just get my phone. You want to make sure you're in square mode. Means you want that one-to-one on there, no matter what. If you can't get it, if you got like an Android phone, like a Google, just download this camera app right here, and it will let you have the ability to select this one-to-one. Okay. Then I go to my emails, and I pick my virtual assistant. Tell her what I'm going to do. Friday, November 11th, eBay lot 1. So sometimes I'll break up the lots because that's a lot of pictures to send at one time. So I might take 5 or 10 items, and then I'm going to send that as one group. And it's pretty much all I do is get my bag, what I'm going to put it in, so I know. 39-3353 is a Slates 2XL black jacket, 93% polyester, 7% spandex. Made in Thailand, machine wash. Has chest pockets and a zipper closure. Alright, so now I've got my, that's what I'm going to send to my agent. I'm going to put a couple more things in there, but I just use text to speech right on my phone, and then I'm going to bam. And I'm just going to be able to go back and forth, right? She has an app that'll take out the background, so I don't really have to worry about it. One far away where I get the whole thing, then I get that chest shot. Okay? You don't have to take the whole thing. You're just really looking to get how long it is. It's 33 inches long. Here's our pit to pit measurement. It's actually pit to pit up here. It's just a regular jacket, so I don't need to take a lot of extra ones. Okay, so we got that. And I just flip over real quick before I forget because I'm old. 33 inches long, 26.5 inches pit to pit. Good to go. Look in here for any type of clothing tag, but it's all right here. Take one of the neck, and I'm going to zoom in on this shot right here. I'm going to zoom in on this tags. Tags on this one are all right here, but a lot of times you got a clothing tag in here. Pockets are just regular pockets. We've got a little bit of picture of this to show them what the inside's going to look like. And I'm just going to turn it over. Take a picture of the back. You really want to make sure your stuff is clean first. I did not do a very good job of that. I don't like getting into a listing and then finding out that there's an issue with it. You know, once you're taking it, you want it to go through. Alright, and we're just going to take this. I zoomed in on the tag. I'll show you all these photos real quick. Depending on what kind of setup you got, you can take all these pictures just sitting down. Okay. So I'm just going to fold this bad boy up. I'll leave it on its back, right? It also has pockets, so I'm going to go ahead and show that. I forgot to take that picture, but it's alright. I can take it right now. Also has the standard hand pockets. Okay, and then I'm gonna fold this up because I can get this in one of my bags. I don't like using up hanger space. I'm just gonna fold it right there. Put it into my bag. Donezo. Alright, it's got our tag on it. I do not close these. I reuse these bags. I just take this out and I'll slide it into a regular poly mailer. There ain't no reason to put two bags. That bag costs you money, plus you already got it labeled for inventory. You know, and if you happen to wreck this bag or something, then you can make a new bag for it. But why pay for this bag every time? You already putting it in a poly bag. Why are you double poly bagging it? That's a waste of money. You're trying to make money. And I got low margins, high volume, low margins, so I can't afford to be giving, 3 cents away on every single purchase. All right. So that's what that looks like right there. Sorry, I got you bouncing around. So she's gonna know that bag, and then we're gonna go. She's gonna put this number in the field on eBay, the SKU number, so that I can look it up by SKU or by that. But every time you sell something, that SKU number pops up, and I'll show you that in a second. Let me go to my photos here. All right. So now you can see today, let me start from the beginning. So that's my first picture. Second picture, see how I got that chest shot. Third picture, we showed how long it was. Fourth picture, we got that pit to pit. Now and then I wanted to show the inside of that coat, the material that's on the inside, right? Also caught the neckline. You always want to make sure you catch the neckline so that they can see if there's some staining on the neck. Shouldn't really sell anything that's got staining on the neck. And then we got the tag here, slates, 2XL. And again, this tag may be somewhere else, so you may have to take a few more pictures. But we got what the material content is, where it was made. And we got the machine wash. And we got that right there. That's it, guys. That thing's packed, ready to put into inventory. Okay? Now, what I do is I take it, then I put it in my whole list over here, and then what I'm gonna do is once I get this filled up, take it out. This is women's side mostly. This is men's side. So we're gonna come over here to 33 or whatever number it was, right? Put it in here. When I sell it, I'm gonna slip it into, and then I know that I don't have too much in here because I only got so many bags generated for that. So I can only put one more bag here, and that's that bag. Then when I sell that item, I'm gonna slip it into a different poly mailer. I'm gonna put that poly bag that's numbered back on my shelf, and then I'll use it again when I need it. And I know that I'm never gonna go overboard. And if one of these, like it says, gets wrecked, then I'll make a new one so that I always know I got room in these. That's it. The only reason I keep them in plastic is because I do live on a dirt road, so I get a lot of dust. If I lived in a better area, I may use cardboard boxes, but I love this setup, and I don't ever have to know. And if, you know, after a while, I'll go through all the boxes and see if I got room for one more or something like that, and then I'll create a bag. But see, here's all my empties right here. I can grab one of these all the time. Usually they're just single bags for t-shirts, long sleeve shirts, jeans. Everything can fit in the single bags. A lot of stuff can fit in single bags. These are some like 40 by 32 pants. They fit in there. And obviously shirts and t-shirts and stuff like that fit in there. So normally I use singles. Every once in a while I got to use a slightly larger bag. So that is how you list coats. Let me know if that helped you. And I'm gonna list a suit jacket next, but I'll probably make it a different video because this is already 10 minutes long. Let me know if you got any questions. Please follow my channel. I want to do some live streams, but I can't until I get 50 subscribers. Guys, I've been doing eBay since we got checks. So I've been doing eBay a long time. I'm still just a part-time reseller. I do not do it full-time, but I've been doing it a long time. I know how it works. I know how you can make money, how you can make it worth it. And I finally, I see all these influencers. I'm not an influencer, obviously. I'm not getting influencer, buys and stuff like that. I'm just selling regular everyday stuff that you probably got in your closet. And then every once in a while I find something pretty special, and that's what makes it all worth it. So, all right, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. I need subscribers, and then we'll start doing live streams, and you can just watch me do stuff and ask me questions, and we'll knock this stuff out. We're gonna get people going. We're gonna get everybody going. There's enough money for all of us, especially with funds the way they are. People are trying to find good ways to buy nice clothing, and that's where we come in. We provide that for them, and we provide it for each other. I might buy something from you. I buy all my jeans from eBay. I wear a very specific pair of jeans, and that's all I have in my closet. So when I tear one up, I got to go get another pair, and I do not go to the store. I go right to eBay. All right. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Thank you.